In the vast expanse of space, humanity had long wondered if they were alone. The answer came on a crisp autumn morning in 2047 when the skies above New York City erupted with swirling patterns of light. As citizens pointed their smartphones skyward, capturing the mesmerizing display, a massive ship materialized from the center of the vortex. The arrival of the Zirconian vessel marked humanity's first contact with an advanced alien civilization. The ship, a gleaming construct of impossibly smooth metal and pulsating energy fields, hovered silently above the city. Its appearance sent waves of excitement, fear, and curiosity rippling across the globe. Dr. Samantha Chen, a brilliant xenolinguist at the forefront of SETI research, found herself thrust into the spotlight. As one of the few humans with any experience in theoretical alien communication, she was quickly whisked away to a hastily assembled first contact team. The world watched with bated breath as a delegation of Earth's leaders, scientists, and military personnel gathered beneath the looming alien craft. Among them stood Jack Harper, a seasoned diplomat known for his quick thinking and unflappable demeanor. His steady presence calmed the nerves of those around him as they prepared to face the unknown. A beam of soft blue light descended from the ship, and within it materialized three beings unlike anything humanity had ever seen. The Zirconians stood nearly 9 feet tall, their bodies a mesmerizing blend of organic and technological components. Iridescent scales covered their elongated torsos, while multiple limbs of varying sizes and functions extended from their core. Their heads, if they could be called that, were clusters of sensory organs surrounding a central crystalline structure that pulsed with an inner light. Dr. Chen stepped forward, her heart racing as she activated the universal translator she and her team had developed. It was based on mathematical principles they believed would be common to any advanced civilization. With a deep breath, she spoke the first words of human-alien dialogue. "Greetings, visitors from the stars. We welcome you to Earth and hope for peaceful exchange between our peoples." The central Zirconian's crystalline head structure flickered rapidly, and a melodious series of tones emanated from its body. The translator hummed to life, processing the alien language. "Greetings, children of soul. We are the Zirconian Collective, and we come seeking alliance and mutual growth." A collective sigh of relief washed over the human delegation. First contact, it seemed, would not be humanity's last. As the initial pleasantries were exchanged, it became clear that the Zirconians were part of a vast galactic community. They had been observing Earth for centuries, waiting for humanity to reach a level of technological and social development deemed suitable for interaction. Over the following days, the world's governments scrambled to adapt to this new reality. The United Nations convened an emergency session to form a unified response and strategy for dealing with their cosmic visitors. Meanwhile, Dr. Chen and her team worked tirelessly to improve their translation capabilities and learn more about Zirconian culture and technology. Jack Harper found himself in countless meetings with world leaders, trying to navigate the complex political landscape that had suddenly expanded to galactic proportions. The Zirconians had extended an invitation for Earth to join the Galactic Confederation, a loose alliance of spacefaring civilizations. However, membership came with both privileges and responsibilities that humanity needed to carefully consider. As information about the galactic community trickled down to the public, society experienced a mix of wonder and trepidation. Religious institutions grappled with the theological implications of alien life, while scientists salivated at the prospect of advanced knowledge. Some saw opportunity in this cosmic connection, while others feared the loss of human identity and independence. Amidst the chaos of global adaptation, a young engineer named Maya Patel made a discovery that would change humanity's position in the galactic hierarchy. While examining some of the technology the Zirconians had shared, she noticed something peculiar about the energy fields they used. Drawing on her background in quantum mechanics, Maya realized that human brains might be uniquely suited to manipulate these fields in ways the aliens couldn't. Excited by her findings, Maya reached out to Dr. Chen, who arranged a meeting with the Zarkonian scientists. As they demonstrated the technology, the aliens were astounded to see Maya intuitively adjusting and fine-tuning the energy fields with nothing more than her focused thoughts. This revelation sent shockwaves through both human and Zarkonian societies. Humanity, it seemed, possessed a latent ability that was rare and valued in the galaxy. The Zarkonians explained that species capable of such direct energy manipulation were known as shapers and played crucial roles in advanced spacefaring operations. As news of this ability spread, governments and scientific institutions raced to identify and train individuals with the strongest shaper potential. The discovery reshaped the dynamics of humanity's entry into the galactic community. No longer were they merely novices to be guided. Humans now brought a valuable and unique skill to the cosmic table. Jack Harper saw an opportunity to leverage this newfound importance in negotiations with the Galactic Confederation. He argued that humanity's shaper abilities made them valuable allies, deserving of certain concessions and protections as they integrated into the larger galactic society. Dr. Chen, meanwhile, delved deeper into understanding the physiological basis of human shaper abilities. She hypothesized that Earth's unique conditions, its strong magnetic field, diverse biosphere, and the complex neural pathways humans had evolved, had unknowingly prepared humanity for this cosmic role. As the first month of alien contact drew to a close, Earth stood on the precipice of a new era. The initial shock had given way to a bustling energy as humanity prepared to take its first steps into a larger universe. Schools began incorporating basics in neurobiology and galactic civics into their curricula, while adults crowded into universities and community centers for crash courses on alien cultures and technologies. The Zarkonian ship, once an object of fear and awe, had become a familiar sight in the New York skyline. Smaller vessels now made regular trips to other major cities around the globe, facilitating cultural exchanges and scientific collaborations. The internet buzzed with amateur linguists attempting to decipher alien languages, while social media platforms struggled to moderate the influx of extraterrestrial users curiously exploring human digital culture. As humanity looked to the stars with new eyes, questions of identity, purpose, and destiny loomed large. The path ahead was uncertain, filled with both incredible opportunities and daunting challenges. But if their first month among the stars had proven anything, it was that humanity's adaptability, creativity, and newfound shaper abilities made them more than ready to face whatever the cosmos had in store. The stage was set for humanity's grand entrance onto the galactic stage. With the Zarkonians as their guides and their unique abilities as their trump card, Earth's children prepared to reach for the stars, not just as observers, but as active participants in the great cosmic dance. The adventure had only just begun, and the universe watched with bated breath to see what these newcomers would bring to the grand tapestry of galactic civilization. 6 months after first contact, Earth was abuzz with activity. The initial wonder of alien arrival had given way to a frenetic pace of adaptation and learning. Humanity's newfound shaper abilities had become the talk of the galaxy, and the Galactic Confederation was eager to integrate these talented newcomers into their ranks. Maya Patel, the young engineer who had first discovered humanity's unique talent, found herself at the center of a whirlwind. She had been appointed as the lead researcher in the newly established Global Shaper Institute, a multinational organization dedicated to understanding and developing human energy manipulation abilities. On a warm summer morning, Maya stood before a group of potential shapers, her dark eyes gleaming with excitement. "Today," she announced, "we're going to push the boundaries of what we thought possible." With a wave of her hand, she activated a holographic display showing complex energy patterns swirling in the air. The students watched in awe as Maya closed her eyes, her brow furrowing in concentration. The energy patterns began to shift and morph, taking on new configurations that even their Zarkonian instructors had never seen before. When she opened her eyes, the room erupted in applause. "This," Maya said with a grin, "is just the beginning." Each of you has the potential to reshape energy in ways that could revolutionize technology across the galaxy. As Maya's students delved into their training, Dr. Samantha Chen was making breakthroughs of her own. Her work in xenolinguistics had expanded beyond mere translation. She had discovered that the human brain's language centers, when combined with shaper abilities, could interface directly with alien computer systems. In a secure laboratory beneath Geneva, Samantha demonstrated this ability to a mixed group of human and alien scientists. As she placed her hand on a zirconian data crystal, her eyes fluttered closed. The alien symbols projected above the crystal began to rearrange themselves, transforming into human languages. "It's not just translation," Samantha explained, her voice filled with wonder. "I can feel the data structures, the underlying logic of their systems. It's like I can speak directly to the machine." The implications of this discovery were staggering. Humans could potentially become the most skilled data analysts and system administrators in the galaxy, capable of interfacing with and understanding complex alien technologies in ways their creators never imagined. Meanwhile, Jack Harper was navigating the treacherous waters of galactic politics. The diplomat had been appointed as Earth's first ambassador to the Galactic Confederation, and he was determined to secure a favorable position for humanity. In the grand halls of the Confederation's capital world, Nexus Prime, Jack stood before the Council of Elders. Representatives from a dozen alien races looked down upon him, their varied physiologies a testament to the diversity of life in the universe. "Esteemed members of the Council," Jack began, his voice steady and confident, "humanity comes before you not as supplicants, but as partners. Our shaper abilities, combined with our unique perspectives, make us valuable allies in the ongoing mission of galactic peace and progress." A murmur rippled through the assembly. An elder of the squid-like Nautilans raised a tentacle. "Ambassador Harper, while we acknowledge the potential of human shapers, your species is still woefully behind in many areas of science and technology. How can you claim to be our equals?" Jack smiled, having anticipated this question. "Respected elder, it is precisely our backwardness that gives us strength. Humanity has had to solve problems without the advantages of advanced technology. This has bred in us a creativity and adaptability that we believe will be of great value to the Confederation." To demonstrate his point, Jack pulled out a simple Rubik's Cube. The Alien Council watched, puzzled, as he scrambled the cube and then solved it in a matter of seconds. This puzzle, he explained, was invented as a teaching tool for three-dimensional thinking. It's just one small example of how we turn limitations into advantages. The Council was intrigued. They have encountered many species over the millennia, but few had shown such a unique blend of innate ability and innovative thinking. As negotiations continued on Nexus Prime, back on Earth, the first group of human students was preparing to depart for the prestigious Galactic Academy. Among them was Zara Okoro, a brilliant young physicist from Nigeria, whose shaper abilities had tested off the charts. Zara stood at the base of the space elevator in Nairobi, gazing up at the zirconian ship that would take her and her classmates to the stars. Her parents, tears in their eyes, hugged her tightly. "Remember, my daughter," her father said, his voice thick with emotion, "you carry the hopes of not just your family, but all of humanity with you." Zara nodded, feeling the weight of responsibility on her shoulders. As she boarded the ship, she couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and trepidation. The Academy would be filled with beings from across the galaxy, each with their own unique abilities and millennia of advanced knowledge. How would humanity measure up? Her question was answered sooner than she expected. As the human students settled into their quarters on the ship, an alarm suddenly blared through the corridors. Red lights flashed, and the vessel shuddered violently. A holographic display flickered to life, showing the ship's zirconian captain. "Attention passengers," the alien's translated voice echoed. "We've encountered a spatial anomaly that's disrupting our navigation systems. Please remain calm while we attempt to resolve the issue." Zara's mind raced. She had been studying Zirconian propulsion theories and had a wild idea. Without hesitation, she raced to the bridge, her fellow students hot on her heels. The bridge was a scene of controlled chaos. Zirconian crew members worked frantically at their stations, trying to stabilize the ship. The captain turned as Zara and her classmates burst in. "Captain," Zara said, breathless but determined, "I think I can help. If you'll allow me to interface with your systems, I believe I can recalibrate the navigation array to compensate for the anomaly." The captain hesitated for a moment, then nodded. "Proceed." Zara placed her hands on the control panel, closing her eyes as she reached out with her shaper abilities. She could feel the energy flows of the ship, the distortions caused by the anomaly. With careful mental adjustments, she began to tweak the system, her fellow students lending their abilities to amplify her efforts. The ship's shuddering gradually subsided. The red alert lights faded, replaced by the normal soft glow of the bridge illumination. The captain stared at Zara in amazement. "Incredible," the alien said. "You've not only stabilized our systems, but improved their efficiency by 17%. In all my years of space travel, I've never seen anything like it." As news of the human student's feat spread through the ship, Zara and her classmates found themselves the center of attention. Alien passengers approached them with curiosity and respect, eager to learn more about these newcomers who had so quickly proven their worth. By the time the ship docked at the Galactic Academy, word of the humans' actions had preceded them. They were greeted not as primitive newcomers, but as honored guests whose unique abilities and quick thinking had already made a mark. As Zara stepped onto the grounds of the Academy, a sprawling complex of impossible architecture and advanced technology, she felt a surge of pride and determination. Humanity had taken its first steps into the galactic community not with trepidation, but with confidence and capability. Back on Earth, Maya Patel received news of the students' success with a mixture of pride and excitement. "This is just the beginning," she told her colleagues at the Global Shaper Institute. "We've shown the galaxy a glimpse of what humanity can do. Now we need to push ourselves even further." In the halls of power on Nexus Prime, Ambassador Jack Harper leveraged the news to strengthen Earth's position in the ongoing negotiations. The tale of human ingenuity saving a Zirconian ship had captured the imagination of many council members. "You see," Jack said, addressing the council with a smile, "humanity doesn't just bring raw ability to the table. We bring a fresh perspective, a talent for unconventional problem-solving that can benefit all members of the Confederation." As the council murmured in agreement, Jack felt a sense of triumph. Humanity had proven itself not just capable of joining the galactic community, but of thriving within it. The path ahead was still long and fraught with challenges, but Earth's children had shown they were more than ready to face whatever the universe might throw at them. The age of humanity's cosmic adventure had truly begun, and the stars themselves seemed to shine a little brighter in anticipation of what was to come. The Galactic Academy sprawled across an entire moon, orbiting a gas giant in the Centauri system. Its gleaming spires and impossibly suspended platforms were a testament to the advanced civilizations that had contributed to its construction over millennia. It was here that the brightest minds from across the galaxy came to learn, collaborate, and push the boundaries of known science. Zara Okoro stood at the center of the Academy's grand atrium, her dark skin contrasting with the iridescent uniform of a first-year student. Around her, beings of all shapes and sizes moved with purpose, their conversations a cacophony of translated languages and telepathic exchanges. "It's overwhelming, isn't it?" a voice said beside her. Zara turned to see Alex Chen, another human student from her cohort. His eyes were wide with wonder as he took in the alien architecture and technology surrounding them. Zara nodded, a smile playing on her lips. "Overwhelming, yes, but exciting too. Just think of all we're going to learn here." The conversation was interrupted by a soft chime that resonated through the atrium. A holographic figure materialized before them, a being of pure energy that shifted and swirled in mesmerizing patterns. Greetings, new students, the being's voice echoed in their minds. I am Curator Zix, your guide to the Academy. Your orientation will begin shortly. Please follow me. As the human students fell in line with their alien classmates, they couldn't help but feel a mix of anticipation and nervousness. They were about to embark on an educational journey unlike anything humanity had ever experienced. The orientation took them through vast libraries containing the accumulated knowledge of 1,000 worlds, laboratories where the fundamental forces of the universe were manipulated with casual ease, and simulation chambers that could recreate any environment in the galaxy. And here, Curator Zix announced, leading them into a cavernous room filled with swirling energy patterns, is where you will begin your training as shapers. The human students exchanged excited glances. This was what they had been waiting for, the chance to truly explore and develop their unique abilities. Each species has its own approach to energy manipulation, Zix explained. The Zirconians, for instance, use their crystalline structures to channel and focus energy. The Elgarans utilize their multiple limbs to weave complex patterns. You humans, with your electrochemical brains and unique neural structures, have the potential to interact with energy in ways we're still discovering. Over the next few weeks, Zara and her fellow humans threw themselves into their studies with unbridled enthusiasm. They tackled alien mathematics that made Earth's most advanced theories look like simple arithmetic, delved into the intricacies of faster-than-light travel, and pushed their shaper abilities to new limits. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The humans quickly realized that while they have a natural talent for energy manipulation, they lacked the foundational knowledge that many of their alien classmates took for granted. During one particularly challenging class on quantum entanglement, Zara found herself struggling to keep up with the rapid-fire calculations their Elgaran professor was demonstrating. "Is there a problem, student Okoro?" the professor asked, his 6 eyes focusing on her with curiosity. Zara took a deep breath, pushing aside her embarrassment. "Yes, Professor. I'm having trouble following the higher dimensional aspects of the equations. On Earth, we've only theorized about dimensions beyond the fourth." The professor's expression softened. "Ah, I see. It's easy to forget how recently your species has joined us. Perhaps we need to approach this differently." To Zara's surprise, the professor invited her to the front of the class. "Now, instead of trying to visualize the mathematics, I want you to reach out with your shaper abilities. Feel the energy patterns around you." Zara closed her eyes, extending her senses as she had been taught. Suddenly, she gasped. The complex equations that had been giving her such trouble were there, written in the very fabric of space-time around her. I can see it," she whispered in awe. "The way the dimensions fold into each other, the quantum linkages, it's beautiful." The professor nodded approvingly. "You see, Cass, sometimes understanding comes not just from calculation, but from intuition and direct perception. This is one of the gifts our human friends bring to the Academy." From that day forward, the human students began to find their footing. They might not have had the extensive background knowledge of their alien classmates, but their ability to intuitively grasp complex concepts through their shaper abilities quickly made them standout students. As news of the humans' progress at the Academy spread, it caught the attention of some of the galaxy's most prestigious research institutions. Dr. Samantha Chen, still working on Earth to unlock the full potential of human-machine interfaces, received an unexpected visitor. The arch-savant of the Galactic Science Council, a being of pure thought housed in a hovering mechanical shell, materialized in her lab in a flash of light. "Dr. Chen," the arch-savant's voice reverberated through the room. "Your work has not gone unnoticed. We believe that the combination of human shaper abilities and your breakthroughs in xenolinguistics could be the key to deciphering the precursor archives." Samantha's eyes widened. The precursor archives were the holy grail of galactic archaeology, vast data stores left behind by an ancient civilization that had vanished millions of years ago. Despite the best efforts of the galaxy's finest minds, the archives had remained stubbornly indecipherable. "You really think we could be the ones to crack it?" Samantha asked, her voice a mix of excitement and disbelief. The arch-savant's mechanical body hummed softly. We do, which is why we're extending an invitation for you to join a special task force on Nexus Prime. Your insights, combined with the fresh perspectives of the human students at the Academy, could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. As Samantha prepared for her journey to Nexus Prime, back at the Galactic Academy, Zara and her classmates were about to face their greatest challenge yet. The Academy's annual Innovation Challenge was approaching, a competition where students from all disciplines came together to solve some of the galaxy's most pressing problems. It was a chance for species to showcase their unique strengths and for unlikely collaborations to produce groundbreaking results. This year's challenge was particularly daunting, finding a way to stabilize a dying star that was threatening an inhabited system. The stakes were astronomical. Billions of lives hung in the balance. Zara found herself teamed up with a diverse group: Alex, her fellow human; Tizorp, a tentacled Nautilan with an unparalleled grasp of astrophysics; Scylla, an insectoid vespid who specialized in large-scale energy projection; and Gloop, an amorphous plasmodian with a knack for thinking quite literally outside the box. As they pored over the data, each approaching the problem from their species' unique perspective, Zara had an epiphany. "Wait," she said, her eyes lighting up with excitement. "What if we're thinking about this all wrong? Instead of trying to directly manipulate the star's core, what if we create a shaper field around the entire star?" Her teammates looked at her in confusion. Tizorp's tentacles writhed skeptically. "A shaper field that large has never been attempted. The energy requirements alone would be..." "Massive, yes," Zara interrupted. "But what if we don't try to create it all at once? What if we start small and let it grow organically?" As Zara outlined her plan, her teammates began to catch her enthusiasm. It was audacious, unprecedented, and just might work. The day of the challenge arrived, and the team stood before a panel of judges representing some of the galaxy's greatest scientific minds. As they presented their solution, Zara could see the judges' expressions shift from skepticism to intrigue to outright excitement. Their proposal was a symphony of ideas. Zara's concept of an organic, growing shaper field, powered by Alex's innovative energy collection system, stabilized by Tizorp's astrophysical calculations, projected through Scylla's specialized techniques, and given form by Gloop's malleable body serving as a physical conduit. As the presentation concluded, the auditorium erupted in applause. The judges conferred briefly before announcing their decision. "In all the centuries of this competition," the head judge declared, "we have never seen a solution that so elegantly combines the strengths of multiple species. You have not only provided a viable method to save the dying star, but have also demonstrated the true power of galactic cooperation." As Zara and her teammates celebrated their victory, she couldn't help but feel a swell of pride. Humanity had come to the stars as newcomers, uncertain of their place in the cosmic order. But in a few short months, they had proven that they had something unique and valuable to offer. The human success at the Galactic Academy was more than just an academic triumph. It was a powerful statement to the galaxy at large. Earth's children were here to stay, ready to learn, innovate, and shape the future of the cosmos alongside their new alien allies. As the celebration continued around her, Zara's mind drifted to the challenges that lay ahead. The galaxy was vast, filled with wonders and dangers beyond imagination. But looking at her teammates, this diverse group that had come together to achieve the impossible, she knew that whatever the universe might throw at them, they would face it together. The human adventure among the stars was just beginning, and the best was yet to come. Alarms blared across Nebula Prime, a bustling trade hub at the heart of the Orion Arm. A quantum singularity, hidden within the nearby nebula, had suddenly become unstable, threatening to tear the entire system apart. As panic spread, a call for help reached the Galactic Academy. Zara Okoro and her team, fresh from their Innovation Challenge victory, volunteered immediately. Upon arrival, they found chaos. The singularity's erratic behavior defied conventional physics. Alien scientists worked frantically, their advanced technologies proving inadequate against this unprecedented threat. Zara's team sprang into action. Alex interfaced with the station's systems, his shaper abilities allowing him to process vast amounts of data at unprecedented speeds. Tizorp's tentacles danced across holographic displays, calculating possible solutions. As the situation worsened, Zara had a risky idea. "What if we don't try to stop it?" she proposed. "What if we guide it instead?" Her plan was audacious. Use their combined shaper abilities to create a massive energy conduit, channeling the singularity's destructive force into a controlled wormhole. As the team worked, coordinating their efforts with a precision that astounded their alien colleagues, the impossible began to happen. The singularity's chaotic energy slowly bent to their will. In a blinding flash of light, a stable wormhole formed where destruction had seemed inevitable. The crisis was averted, and a new era of faster-than-light travel was born. As news of their achievements spread across the galaxy, humanity's status in the cosmic community soared. They had faced one of the universe's deadliest phenomena and emerged victorious, not through overwhelming force or advanced technology, but through creativity, teamwork, and their unique shaper abilities. The humans had proven themselves not just equal to their galactic neighbors, but in some ways extraordinary. The future of the galaxy looked brighter with Earth's children among the stars. 5 years after the Nebula Prime incident, the galactic landscape had changed dramatically. Humanity, once the new kids on the block, had become integral members of the cosmic community. On Nexus Prime, Ambassador Jack Harper stood before the Galactic Council, no longer as a petitioner, but as a respected equal. Today, he announced, Earth officially accepts full membership in the Galactic Confederation. The chamber erupted in applause. Humanity's journey from isolated planet to galactic player was complete. Meanwhile, Dr. Samantha Chen had achieved the impossible. Working with a diverse team of alien scientists and human shapers, she had cracked the precursor archives. The knowledge within promised to revolutionize everything from energy production to medicine. At the Galactic Academy, Zara Okoro, now a respected professor, watched as a new batch of human students arrived. Among them were children born on distant worlds, the first generation of humans to grow up as true citizens of the galaxy. But challenges remained. Not all species welcomed humanity's rapid rise. Some saw humans as upstarts, others as potential threats. Balancing progress with diplomacy would be crucial in the years to come. As Zara gazed out at the star-filled sky, she reflected on humanity's journey. They had come so far, yet the galaxy still held countless mysteries. With their unique blend of creativity, adaptability, and shaper abilities, humans were well-equipped to face whatever the cosmos might throw at them. The age of Earthbound humanity was over. The era of Homo Galacticus had begun. As they reached for the stars, one thing was certain: the universe would never be the same again.